Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome back to Phobos. So, few things. First and foremost, as always, this is an ARG Let's Play. If you were looking for a Nightmind-esque breakdown and summary, you're not going to get this here. This is the experience of playing the ARG live along with me, as there are plenty of mysteries still unknown to be solved and discovered. Two, things got really messed up recently. So let me give you a quick breakdown of what's happening and what the plan for today's stream is. So, Phobos dropped a new video. It's called Commercial Break. I've looked at it, but I haven't done a full breakdown yet. We'll do that together here on the show. That's what we do here. It'll be fun. I got a text on the Phobos text line from a new character known as Red Glasses. Red Glasses claimed that they could help us solve a message that Jonathan has left us. Jonathan left us a message at the end of Test 1 that we have not solved yet. I personally believed I could solve it, and I was going to dedicate this stream to solving it. That was going to be my plan. Other people believed that we should take Red Glasses up on their offer. They basically said that they would solve it for us if we gave them all the information that we currently have. We, however, we don't handle outsiders very well. We kind of think newcomers have a certain smell. We have trust issues, and not to mention, we think we can smell your intentions. In any case, we were debating whether or not we were going to trust this person, and as we were debating it in the Kermit Detective Agency, the KDA, I said, "Hey, I honestly think I can make another run at this puzzle and solve it. So why don't we wait till after my stream?" And some people agreed, some people didn't. And we got a text message from Red Glasses that said, "Hey, TikTok." And me, as a guy that phone was kept further away than it should have been, didn't see it for a bit. And I texted back, "Hey, can you give us 2 hours?" Red Glasses said, "Sure." And then as I was about to inform the rest of the KDA, turns out that someone sent them all the clues. So, the plan for the day was to try to solve that paragraph. We now have the answers to the paragraph, as Red Glasses was nice enough to give it to us. Red Glasses remains a person of note and of questionable intentions, and we don't know what they're going to do with all the information we gave them. But there's still plenty of things to solve, and that's what we're going to go through today. That's enough serious full-time talk. Let's jump into some stuff here. Boop. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the compliment on the not prawn videos. It's my favorite thing that I've done. Plenty of things to solve here. We're going to look at this in a moment. By the way, TVs know your smoothie in hand. I forgot my own intro. Jay, I was on TikTok. I don't have a TikTok, so I'm not sure what that's about. We're going to break down this whiteboard because we have not fully solved the whiteboard yet, and I think we can. We're going to work on it in a moment. But first, yeah, man, that is a big. It's peanut butter, protein, ice, almond milk, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and for a special treat today, cantaloupe. Turns out, don't like cantaloupe. But you know, it's supposed to make me big and strong, and I want to be big and strong. We're going to take a look at commercial break. Cereal with milk is the best. Let's take a look at commercial break together. I'm plugging in my headphones here. I gave it a quick once over just to make sure there's no copyrighted material. There is either none or only copyrighted material in here, so we'll see how this goes. But it's all commercial, so we'll take a look. I'm sure you'll notice stuff. Let me know how the volume is, by the way.
Chapter 2 will return after these messages.
Elsa, how about got a piece of my wife's cherry pie.
Mr. White, I haven't eaten cherry pie since I got dentures.
Huh?
Cherry stained my dentures.
Discover extra strength Efferdent.
Extra strength?
Removes even stubborn stains between teeth. This denture material's
I'm sure you all saw
baked
that.
on cherry stain, but Efferdent has 5 powerful cleaning ingredients to remove that tough cherry stain.
Clean, even in between.
Well,
I'll take the Efferdent and the pie.
Efferdent removes even stubborn stains between teeth in minutes.
Oh, you finally found your young Prince Charming. Too bad your breath
sorry.
is so alarming.
Brush your breath, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
You made her notice you're alive, you're alive, you're alive, you're alive, you're alive, 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 but she smelled your breath and took a dive.
Brush your breath, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
Not even mouthwash can freshen your breath more effectively than when you're chewing Dentine.
Gee, your birthday party was quite a treat to your breath. Just knocked them off their feet.
Brush your breath, brush your breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
We're Exxon. We're Andy Caldor, heading a team of Exxon scientists who use lasers to unlock energy secrets that could never be revealed before. We're Richard Hall,
Sure.
creating chemical reactions with light to make future
After
energy
this.
production more efficient. We're Carmel Meyer, conducting research that may one day make American energy more plentiful and less costly. We're more than 100,000 people working on energy. We're Exxon.
Going away, and on your birthday.
Oh, Dad.
Here's a little send-off. It's a hallmark.
Hallmark has more ways than anybody to say happy birthday. And just being a Hallmark says something special, too.
You finally said it.
I love you.
Dad. There.
Hallmark, when you care enough to send the very best.
We believe we've
We have a
discovered a
visual
device
on the machine.
capable of accessing
Send the
multiple
instructions.
frequent testing Clevius,
I got no idea
an
who
ARG
set this fire.
machine with an
They really didn't
extra
want us
normal
finding
entity
this.
residing in its circuitry may be controllable.
Have we finally discovered a cure for acne?
I think this is a major development.
Okay, so we already got some of the letters. Yeah, it's very clearly some stuff that's being blurred out so that we can only see a couple letters. We're gonna go through and double check those. One of them was here. The words that I saw repeated were remove and you're alive. So we got ST here. And then I don't think that it happened again. Maybe it happened here. Who knows? 5 cleaning ingredients. STA. A was the dentine, right? You missed. When did I miss the A? Oh, I did miss an A. You're right. Thank you. Iren? I don't know what to call you. The main thing going on here is the Phobos Industries has been taken over by the Justice Department, which we do not trust, who have evil intentions. We don't know what they are. Every time they try to tell us, it gets redacted. Our good friend Jonathan Councilman Eldridge, who used to work for Phobos, who broke away because of their evil intentions, is trying to communicate with us so that we can help stop whatever the Justice Department is trying to do. Also, Jay is here to do jokes. So that's kind of the long and short of it. There's a lot going on that I'll explain as we go through. But right now, I want to get whatever this message is. So I'm just kind of looking for. Let's just play this again.
Removes even stubborn stains between teeth. This denture material's covered with baked-on cherry stain, but Efferdent has 5 powerful cleaning ingredients to remove that tough.
See, there's that double
Clean,
remove.
even in between.
Well,
I'll take the Efferdent and the pie.
Efferdent removes even stubborn stains between teeth in minutes.
Oh, you finally found your young Prince Charming. Too bad your breath is so alarming.
Brush your breath,
Yeah,
brush your
dentine.
breath, brush your breath with Dentine.
There it is. I think it's just the Y, right? Yeah. stay. Stay dead forever? Is that what it is? Oh, we did get like a lot of the last one was like very easy to see, right?
May be controllable.
Have we finally
D forever. So stay dead forever. You're right. So stay dead forever is what the hidden message is here. Who knows why it says that? But the most suspicious part of this whole thing, to me, is the fire. I think this might be the school that got burned down that's mentioned in the Down with Temecula video.
The very best.
We believe we've discovered a
visual
device
on the
capable
machine.
of accessing
Send the
multiple
instructions.
frequent testing
Polybius
I had no idea
an
who
ARG
sent the fire.
machine with
They
an
really didn't
extra
want to
normal
try to
entity
do
residing in its circuitry.
may be controllable.
have we finally discovered a
Something may be controllable. We have eyes on the machine. All right, lots of interesting stuff being said here. We haven't checked the description here. Current orders. So these are coming from the Justice Department. So we tend to try to do the opposite of what is said here. Let me do this for you. Beep. Our partners at the MR Institute, that's a thing we don't know, have made an error recently, losing a very important and incredibly rare vintage printer. This item may be in the possession of the independent news group linked on the MR Institute's website known as ETC News. More on that later. The MR Institute site should be posted with other local companies in the Temecula business. Yes, so there's an entire subreddit here that we recently came up with, and or we came across that last week, and we weren't sure if it was in-game, but it's 100% in-game now. Look over the news group website as their social media posts on Instagram, where their digital newspaper is released, and Twitter. Find out if they've been using that printer and negotiate to have it returned. Whether ETC News requests in return will no longer be willing to supply. All right, on a final note, we urge you not to solve any codes given by Jonathan C. Eldridge. He is a criminal for a reason. Of course, we're trying to solve everything that he gave us. So here's what we got from Red Glasses. Is it call sign for Ethereum? I don't even know what that is. We were trying to solve these paragraphs for a while, and we solved the first one, which he gave us this one, saying, having two new memories is strange, but some things still confuse me. Solve the following, decode the keyword, and finish solving the following. Make a post where it leads you to, and we'll talk, my friends. Okay, so here's what's going on. Oh, the cryptocurrency. I'm actually invested in that. It's doing horribly. In any case, we solved this because this was a ROT. I believe it was a ROT 10, if I remember correctly. I have it here, I believe. Yes, it was a ROT 10. I also have Doge. Everything's doing poorly. Cryptocurrency's a scam. Don't get into it. You'll lose money. So this was a ROT 10. We solved it through a ROT 10. I then believed that the next part of this was to solve the next paragraph, because it says, solve the following, decode the keyword, and then finish solving it. So I think we had to do the same thing to this paragraph. We had to do a ROT 10 on it, and then we had to find a keyword, and then we'd have to solve it. Now, Red Glasses has already done it for us, which is this. Count the stars. Remember that? It could work as a secure communication method. You'll find me there. And we can finally talk about my plan to fix this. Oh, and that number 44244, I don't know what it means. I just used it as a key because I noticed it in that video too. So, we have no idea what any of this is about. Oh my God! Thank you so much for the subscription. That is very nice of you. I greatly appreciate those. That's actual money. But Count the Stars was something in a very old Phobos video where I will trust you. You subscribed. I will trust anything you say to me. Where there were like 2 American flags that were blowing and the stars were different. And I forget exactly what we did to solve that, but it was solved in the past. I was hoping someone from the Kermit Detective Agency would join me today so we could work through this. But I'm guessing that Count the Stars, this is the secure method. So perhaps there's something that is password locked, and then this is our password, because we've found nothing that needed 44244 as a key to get through. Star topical configuration. The remote branches can use secure. Ooh, that's an idea. Here's another breakdown of some stuff I wanted to talk about, though, really quick. We've been trying to solve this whiteboard for a while. We have a few things figured out, and I just want to go through them really quickly. This was a hidden video on the Test 1 video that you can find right here. If you click this, it's in the description. The clock is very strange in the video. I just took a little picture of it because I don't quite understand it. Because if it's only 10 or 11 past the hour hand should not be that far away from 3. It should not be this close to 4. I feel like this means something, especially since the camera spends a lot of time looking at it. The other thing we got going on is this. Okay, so this is the message I solved. This is an @bash cipher, and putting it through an @bash cipher decoder, you get Cthulhu is a suck-up. Now, it is my understanding that when we contacted Red Glasses, we didn't give them this information. We said Cthulhu is a muck-up. Just in case that he's a person that we can't quite trust, or she's, I believe it's a she. It's a she. She's a she. Excuse me. Red Glasses is not a person that we can trust. We sent them a little bit of misinformation just in case, because the Justice Department promised a prize to whoever solved all the whiteboards. Since we don't trust the Justice Department, and thus we don't trust Red Glasses to not go to the Justice Department, we want to keep this one under our hats. But small thing that I picked up here was I completely overlooked this. I love my job. 1222. When I first saw this, I was like, oh, he loves his job, even though it's excuse me. He loves his job, even though it's a few days before Christmas. It's probably not my job on December 22nd or whatever. Or 23rd? I can't tell if that's a 2 or a 3. It's probably a Bible verse. It's probably Job 12:22. So I wanted to take a little bit of time and Google that. Job 12:22. And I'll also look at the one. He reveals the deep things of darkness and brings utter darkness into the light. No. Please stay on Job 12, please. So I don't know if it's 22 or 23. It's hard to see with the camera, so we're going to double check. He brings the deep things of darkness and brings utter darkness into the light. He makes nations great and destroys them. He enlarges nations and disperses them. Neither of these sound very good. But then I noticed, let's go back to my photo pic. I also got this screenshot, which is Isaiah. Betting on Isaiah, odds are 60-1. I'm sure that's another Bible verse, Isaiah 61. Spell it correctly. Arise, shine, for the last... This is the right spot? Yeah. For the light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. See, darkness covers the earth, and thick darkness is over the peoples. But the Lord rises upon you, and the glory appears over you. Okay, so it's probably the darkness and light one, because there seems to be a theme of darkness over those. And on top of that, I found this on the whiteboard, which he has a meeting with John at 8:12, which is probably yet another Bible verse, John 8:12. Then spake Jesus again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. So again, all the Bible quotes that are included on the board have to do with darkness and light. What does that mean? I don't know. I'm going to take a sip of smoothie, though. The other thing we solved, sorry, looking for it, there we go. So that was on the board. Yeah, these quotes are all on the board, but next to this quote is a bunch of hex code that says, can you believe she has to talk like this? Which we're pretty sure is referring to Polybius, and Polybius is always speaking in hexadecimal. So those are the codes that I have figured out. Oh wait, I got one more for you. This code here. So this was the big code in the center of the whiteboard. We also got the Konami code here. I don't know if that counts as a code. I think that'll bring me up to 4. Luckily, we have this alphabet that the fine people at the KDA have put together. The problem is, it appears to be wrong because this letter does not appear anywhere on the board. And I know we're missing some letters. We're missing B and J and Q and X and Z, but this is very clearly a U. Not this fish thing. This is clearly a U, because when solved, this reads, to remind you, know your place. So, I don't know who that message is for, but that's what it says. Now, additionally, the fine people at the KDA sent me over this. This is that ETC news paper that they were talking about. I haven't really gotten a chance to break this down, but it's got a word search and a crossword puzzle in it. And the camera's really shitty. Actually, you know what? Let's just take a look at this, because I could spend to take a little bit of time and look at this. This is the whiteboard video. So yeah, that's a weird shot. Turns away from the whiteboard for some reason, then gets the clock. So yeah, there's their pyramid scheme. He then zooms up here. This is the Cthulhu is a suck up that I got. Then there's some sort of puzzle here that I do not understand. I don't know if it's connected to Virtue's powers, but this here has not been solved, nor has this been solved down here. All right, I'm definitely going to do a quick search on that. That is true. It is not called puzzle showing test. They're testing the camera and the camera sucks. I also find like this to be a very odd thing. There's like an infinity symbol with like arrows, so, and then very something. That word is unable to be made out. And then we got these weird question marks coming out here. Don't know what any of this means. Phobusin? That's the part we already got with the, yeah, Fire Nolan. This area is very hard to read out. It's got more code on the side that I have not been able to write down all of. And then we got games of tic-tac-toe, which is a bit weird. No more anagrams. This means use Stevie. That seems like important information that I have not used. I'm guessing there has to be an anagram somewhere in there. Oh, hello. Pending legality. Let me get a beverage for this. We hate to interrupt, resident, but we do recommend you only view official channels we have pre-approved. I'd like to apologize on behalf of my stream. I was under the impression that our orders were, in fact, to solve the 8 puzzles that were here and win a prize. If that is not what we're supposed to be doing here, boss, let me know. And I'd like to just point out the smile on my face, which was in the video, that is supposed to remain there. I'm just saying I'm following orders. Are they gone? I think they left. Oh. All right, so let's break down what just happened, because it appears the Justice Department has arrived and crashed the stream for a minute. Thank you guys for stopping. We hate to interrupt, Resident, but we do recommend you only view. So what is our channel on YouTube as well as the MR Institute website should be your focus. Interesting. So this is an error that has occurred. Okay. Do what you please, pal. Oh. Let me check with my superior. Okay, I wasn't sure if you'd left. I thought you had left, but thank you. What? Are we fighting? What is happening? Do what you please, pal. Told you to shut up. You are annoying. Easy. Leave pending legality my boss alone. They said interns shouldn't be talking to players. Oh. Wait, are you Nolan the intern? So do whatever you want. Cool. Well, pending legality, thank you so much for dropping by the stream. I appreciate your input here. I will continue to Oh, I think someone else has grabbed the keyboard at this point. Just gonna eat some popcorn and drink my smoothie. That's a good theory as well. I think you're ominous still. Just, hey, model employee here. TV's Noah Woolahan from +2 Comedy. I think I'm doing the right thing here. I got the smile on my face. I'm trying to work. I think it's a group of people. I think it's a group of people talking. They have to solve the old orders before the new orders. But I thought the website was more important. Okay, so clearly, just to translate for my bosses, pending legality, it seems they have a little bit of an argument of what our focus should be. I'm going back in time currently and looking at the whiteboard, which, because I feel like that's where my skills could be used. But apparently, I should be instead focusing on the website, which I have not looked at all. I have this here. Okay, sorry, Dan. Who's Dan? Gosh. Let's just leave him alone. Good idea. We'll find him if they need it. Can't we just send it to him? No, but it would help. No. It would help. But I think I know how to get myself there. Hold on. Heading to Reddit. We're heading to Reddit. Leave him alone. Okay, Pierce. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Bye. Bye! Okay, so that... I don't know. Yeah, it's Pierce. Lot of stuff just happened, gang. Let's all take a breath. We'll figure this out. So, as I go here, it appears pending legality has contacted us from the Justice Department, probably the legal department of the Justice Department, and has sent me to go looking for... Oh, hey! I'm sorry! Apologize for that episode. All responsible parties have been reset. Have a nice rest of your stream. Will do. Thank you, pending legality. And you know what? Hug. Just, there's a virtual hug for you. I'm all about giving those out. Hi. Why do you want to beat up the Justice Department so much? Oli. So here's a rundown of what I believe just happened. The Justice Department, who I was not sure if they're still here, but I was kind of playing up that I was on their side, even though we are against the Justice Department. We are for Jonathan Eldridge. Came in and kind of tried to shut down the stream because I was showing the camera test, which is an unlisted video. There was then an internal argument of whether or not I should be told to ignore that and not stream it, or if I should go look for this website. Apparently, I should be looking for this website. Then we heard some names as they were fighting. Those names being Dan and Pierce. Those are people that were part of the Gambler ARG, which you can also see me play right here on this channel. Back over on Plus 2 Comedy Gaming on YouTube, which it appears that whatever company that those characters worked for is now the Justice Department. I know it looked like a person with schizophrenia, but I think it was people like fighting over a keyboard, basically. Kind of think about it that way. Also, it was kind of established in the Gambler, or the Gamble ARG, that that's kind of how they talk, that's kind of how they communicated. Everything was kind of was a very conversational, yet in text, so this kind of makes a lot of sense. So I think it's multiple people that were arguing and unsure if they should be helping us or not. Now, while I believe that I don't know what pending legality means, but currently I'm of the belief that pending legality is working for the Justice Department. And by that I mean employed. I'm not sure if they're on the team of the Justice Department. So I'm going to just kind of do what they say. And what was the website? The ETC? Whoops. Because that's a website that we need to look at. Yes, it is. It is. It's very G-Man-esque. So a lot of stuff went down, and the stream only has 15 minutes left. So if anyone knows which website it is, because there's a bunch of websites here. Yeah, it is all over the place. Let's see. Dang gosh. The MR Institute. Control F. Where is this dang MR Institute? Because I don't want to spend all day looking at the BNWs. The Gambling Cowboy. A hair salon. Lavender. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we were pointed in this direction. I will listen and take a look. The MacGuffins. MacGuffins. Oh, we could just chat? Hey. Just checking in. Hey. Dan said I should check out this website. Sure. That's TV's Nolan. Let me read. Thanks. So what else is going on here? Close this and see if they get back to me. Hi, I'm Samantha, CEO of the MacGuffin Research. The fact that it's called MacGuffins is great. Why are you guys trying to fight so much? Oh, I don't know. How do I say your name even? I feel like... What is your name? Is your name backwards something? Like lol the E no. Lol the olio? I don't even know how to say your name. Let's see. Founder was a man of many talents. He was a musician, a scientist, an explorer. But whenever my family speaks of me, simply Grandpa C. Isn't that like Matt from Fraggle Rock? I'm gonna call you LOL from now on. LOL. Alright, so let's see. Grandpa C, I am of course several generations too late to have met Grandpa C, but in honor of continuing, we've stayed nearly 200 years ago. He had a vision of this organization, and he believed the answer lay somewhere in Temecula. Now, with the assistance of a relentlessly hard-working team, we have succeeded in locating the first of 7 presumed components of the MacGuffin device. Love it. We hope you will join us on a journey to uncover the rest. All right, guys, we're looking for Dragon Balls. Funding is now closed. The generous party has officially partnered with us. Uh-oh. Can I still donate? Oh, I could. We do, however, urge you to follow the donate link below. You'll be redirected to a charity, though we are no longer no way affiliated to them. We feel they do important work. Ah, it's just St. Jude's. How lovely. Call you Theo? All right, I'll call you Theo. We got a pair of Theos in the chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm going to continue to look through this website. Let's get some news. We're making headlines. Microscopic intelligence. Oh yeah, we've learned about this missing printer. Man, this... Oh, what is this? I have not checked the coordinates. I guess I should. I was gonna do this first. Oh, really? That doesn't seem likely. Oh, there's also way more. There's some hiding here. I should pay attention more. All right, so can I legitimately copy and paste this? And you're saying it'll change to English? Because I don't believe you. Wow, it will! One of these things is not like the others. One of these things just doesn't belong. Can you tell which thing is not like the other before I finish my song? It's crazy that that happens. Every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. This better be the Puff Daddy version of this song. So one of these things is not like the other. I would say is this one. I don't know what ETC News. Yeah. This is where it wants us to go. Suspicious. GoDaddy is a good site maker, I think so. Glad I used it. Fix text later. Top of Temecula stories. Oh, this is so fun. This. Ooh. And they got all the things. Views coming soon. They have their own YouTube channel? No, they don't. The liars. They got their own Twitter? Yeah, they do. No, they don't. They have Discord. What's a Whoza? Are they on the gram? They are on the gram. Our printer is broken. Page 1 is here. Oh, I don't have an Instagram. This is one person runs this whole thing. Follow on Twitter. Follow for all my thoughts, because am I sober? Return here in 1 week. 1 week! Don't forget to. Whatever you do, don't forget to. Okay. Are you on the TikTok? No. Fred's a liar. What a fun website this is. Let's just real quick go back into this. What's your FAQ look like? You asked, we answered. Frequently asked questions. How did the MacGuffin find its purpose? Our founder worked as a freelance inventor and repairman. Way back in Temecula was a small rural town. Did you start the fire that was always burning since the world's been turning? Yes, Nolan, I did get that. I do have the second paragraph here. Boo, boo, boo. I think it's very important that we find out how to turn this into this. As the Theos continue to fight. His journal provide insight into his mind. He felt immense regret for his projects he never had time to complete while attempting to complete a musical device capable of thought. Is that the gambler? He accidentally emitted an unnatural frequency. Be it luck, superstition, or some unknowable intervention, the founder dedicated his light to locating what is called the MacGuffin device. MacGuffin relies on donations from the public, but is now supported via a partnership with a larger entity, which I assume is the Justice Department. Beyond funding archaeological digs and explorations of abandoning mining systems in Temecula, MacGuffin collects information of various extra-normal occurrences around the area. Alright, so they're... okay. Are they related to the MacGuffin device? Are they coincidental? What does one look like a skeleton guy? Are they perhaps being held here as the device is? We attempt to answer these questions by gathering proof, both professionally caught and amateur footage alike. All right. Lies! Apparently none of this is true. Interesting. All right. Unfortunately, I am in a situation where I super have to end on time today. I got another project I got to work on. So unfortunately, I had to rush through everything, and everything's been chaos, but I think we're doing okay. So I'm just going to voice what I think needs to be done. I didn't even find this page, but this page seems to be very important. I know a lot of people have been working on the word search and been working on the crossword puzzle. Thank you to those people. Let me know if you find all the 21 words and if you successfully do the crossword puzzle. This is something I didn't have time to investigate here today. I still want to get more out of this. I really feel like, especially since we were told not to look at it, even though that could legitimately be good advice, we still have no idea what this says down here. And I also find this anagram message to be very interesting because we have not used anagrams at all. So if anybody wants to take another crack at this, I highly recommend you do so. Brett's telling us to come back later. Don't know what's going on here. Perhaps we should just be contacting them and having a little chit-chat with them. And finally, This is the big thing, is we just got this information here. Count the stars. Remember that it could work as a secure communication method. Jay had a great theory that we did not have time to look up what that type of method was called. Jay, if you leave that in the chat again, we'll take a look. But it seems to me that Jonathan is hiding somewhere and it is password protected, and that password is 44244. Oh, did you find it? You did find the subreddit. Is the subreddit like Count the Stars or something? Let me head to that real quick. / Count the Stars. No. Oh, we were supposed to actually count stars, weren't we? I think that's the deal, is that you actually count the stars, and that brings you to the number of stars, which is 4833. Gotcha. And now we're in. Yeah, all right. And this is the new post, about 50 minutes ago. I don't believe the Justice Department knows about this place, my friend. We are free to talk in privacy so long as they don't find out. All right, let me say hello. Hello. Good to talk to you. By chance, do you know Dan and Pierce? How did Pierce spell his name? Pierce. Pierce. Sorry, I'm excited and thus dyslexic. That is a very polite alpaca, yes. They have reached out to me suspiciously recently. All right. They. This should not be that hard. All right, so there's my input. Boom. We'll see what's going on. No, I want to go to this. No, don't go to my main Reddit. Stay here. So that's going to do it for today's stream. A lot has happened. I know it's been very confusing, but if you want more of this journey, I highly recommend that you jump on Discord and you join the Kermit Detective Agency. They have been working really, really hard. What? What? I thought this was... No! I thought this was our friend. Ah. Yeah, that's who I figured it was. It was JCE. We believe that that's Jonathan Eldridge talking to us. So I wanted to warn Jonathan Eldridge about the possibility of interference coming from Dan and Pierce, who interfered with my stream. Because if you F with my stream, I tell on you, apparently. So, man, I feel like I accomplished a lot today. This has been a chaotic stream. I highly recommend you join the KDA. We can talk about this a bit more. But that's all I have time to stream here today. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another insane, chaotic edition of Phobos, an ARG Let's Play. These things are crazy. Like, a lot of things happen at once. I'll make sure this video goes up as soon as possible so that everybody can see the wackiness that went down. Whew. I can't believe I gotta go work on another project right now, but I absolutely must. But thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to follow me right here on Twitch. I don't have my stats up, but I'm very close to 400 followers here, and you get a bonus Let's Play if this gets up to 400 followers. So be sure you follow the channel. It's going to be a good time. And be sure to subscribe to +2 Comedy Gaming so you can catch up on all my past live streams. And I will see you all next time. Boop!